veteran kicker Robbie Gould set to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
This taken in at the goal line.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Come on. Hey!
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So first and 10 now from the 30. On first and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. They go play action with Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is third and long, though. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 36. Up the middle they go with Sanders.
Kerry Hyder in on the stop.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. You know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Second down, back to Sanders.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
Here's Hurts, good throw.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Azeez Al-Shaair.
Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively. And not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down. Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
So first and goal from the 9-yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down and goal.
Purdy.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. From 19 yards away. And the Niners will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. So a sensational return there on special teams. A foot race that he was not going to lose. Now, meanwhile, while that was going on, we've got an injured player on the field. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hurts.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
On the move past the 40. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jack Stoll.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Holding, proceeding.
So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he caught it up. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because
this time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
And the Niners are going to take possession of the football.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
Play action. Now Purdy. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know
touchdown!
Christian McCaffrey.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to. Same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on 4th down. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Talanoa Hufanga in on the stop. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
Another run with Sanders. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 42. On first down, Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this is caught by Watkins. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone. Definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the 3rd quarter we march.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half.
Taking it about the 1. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Right back to Juszczyk again. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. McCaffrey on the toss right. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
They go play action here. Purdy.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Just what they needed, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to pull it.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Powering forward. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he's got some space here.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st down, here's Mitchell.
Oh, what a move. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey.
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the 49ers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line. Because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, The goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. He'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Going for it with Sanders. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he will be taken down. A big pickup there on what's going to be. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. Now a carry for Sanders. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 14. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Grant Calcaterra, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles get a bit closer. This time, the extra point up and good, as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Purdy off the play fake. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what it jumped.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Sanders here as they run out of the gun.
And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 14.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Able to haul it in is Kittle.
He's going to have the first down and then some.
Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the 49ers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles now
down by 2 touchdowns. 1:53 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Finding Watkins.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Hurts.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers will take over possession here up at the 44.
And this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars.
And my goodness, another interception. Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Fred Warner.
The 20. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
This has just really been a solid 2nd half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
And out now come the Eagles.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth.
Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as he'll go for two.
Hurts will throw.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. It happened in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he certainly looked the part.
I have to ask you a question. Are you thinking similar to what I'm thinking? That these rookie quarterbacks, they come in more prepared than ever before?
Year after year, they just seem more comfortable from day one.
I think you start really young now. These quarterback coaches, they play against a better competition. They go to camps across the country. Then they play big-time games in college. So when they get to the NFL, it's not quite the same, how would you say it, pressure that they felt in years past. And these kids just go out and perform.
And keep in mind, he led them to a road victory here, even more impressive.